Alright YouTube, what's going on? This is Coolmark bringing another video, and today we have the Critical Ops developer update video for 1.29.0. Exciting stuff, so let's watch it and go over a few things here. I've seen it before already. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below so you can check it out yourself without my commentary over it, but you're here to watch my commentary over it. So let's check it out and let's get on into it. First thing,
hey fellas, this is Kyle from the Critical Ops team, and today we're going to bring you a developer update.
Thank you,
1.29 marks the anniversary for Critical Ops, and it's time to celebrate it.
That's pretty, honestly, just pausing here, it's pretty cool that the game's been out for quite a while now at this point, like the 3rd anniversary here for Critical Ops. The game's been out for much longer than 3 years, but regardless, I think it's cool to kind of see it. I think maybe 3rd year of like the official release, because the game has been out in alpha that I've played it way back in like 2016, so I think that's the official release is what they're talking about. But yeah, Critical Pass 29, there's been a lot of these Critical Passes over the past couple years, so let's check it out.
And we are gonna celebrate it with a 50-tier Critical Pass.
It's pretty good. Some of these skins are already
from
here.
Previous seasons.
Yep.
So party up and let's grind it together. And
it's interesting. If you like take a look at it, it's like 50, I think, almost 50. 50, yeah. Earn up to 50 rewards, which is like a lot of the Critical Passes have been 30. So it's nice to see that like you're gonna actually have to grind a little bit longer for this one. So that's just something to note, FYI.
1.29 will bring ranked rewards.
There you go.
Take a look at this. That's
a sexy P90. I will say that right now. Let me move my camera so you can actually take a look at it all. But that's a sexy P90 right there. Baby.
Insane P90 for gold.
Gold? That's for gold? Come on. That's for master?
Amazing deagle for master.
Deagle?
And all of them look completely awesome. So
okay, that diamond one looks kind of sick for the HK.
This is an amazing collection for ranked season 6.
Yeah, this is very true.
1.29 will bring you.
They didn't show Spec Ops or okay, well, it's fine.
Vote to surrender, and let's switch to Igor. He will tell you everything about it.
Okay,
we're
to surrender.
Aiming for 1.29 for this, but no promises.
And it's coming in 129.
There we go. They
Igor
delivered
from
on their
Force,
promise.
finally bringing you the highly requested vote to surrender. We respect the time of both teams.
Right.
And in hopes of reducing some frustration in ranked, this feature will allow you to end ranked matches earlier.
Cool. This is
a
good.
vote can be triggered via the options menu.
All right.
And once a vote begins, your teammates cast their votes. If the entire team, and yes, if the entire team agrees to surrender, then the match will end.
Okay. So that's important to note, that the entire team has to vote to surrender. So that could be good and bad, because if it weren't the entire team, if it were just the majority, then you could definitely grief by just like, I don't know, surrendering as a 3 queue and the 2 people can't do anything. But at the same time, if you also have one person that's just being a complete dick, they can just say no, and you guys could just have to keep on playing the game. So that's an interesting one. I mean, vote to surrender is hopefully like the games don't have to go like that for for the games to actually. Hopefully, it's not as bad. The game balance for you have to surrender, but I mean, at the same time, it's good to have this feature, because sometimes you do just get like you're getting smacked out like 1 to 11 at the half, and you're like, all right, well, maybe there's no comeback now, and you don't have to like live through just the pain of it. So I think it's interesting here. It'll probably be a really good way to de-rank quickly in case people like 5 queues just want to continue to surrender. I feel like that's gonna be abused quite a bit. So if you're like, oh, in master, but you want to be down to like gold, you'll just go to 5 queue and then surrender all the time. Like that's probably what's gonna happen. So they might have to wait a couple of rounds for that surrender to occur, or maybe it has to be the second half. I don't know. Regardless, we'll see how the feature actually gets implemented.
Of course, this feature has plenty of small details, so I could just...
Also, it's funny that it says, your team has agreed to continue playing, but 3 people voted to surrender. They did not agree. One person just disagreed.
There's plenty of small details, so I could just go on and on and on. Yeah. So do read the patch notes in the link below to know more about vote to surrender.
Didn't include a link below. Okay, I checked. Last time I checked, there is no link. Oh, there is a link below. I lied. Okay, never mind.
Your feedback is important to us, even more so for a feature this large. With that said, let us know your thoughts.
Okay.
Next, Jonas will talk to you about gameplay changes.
Perfect.
Jonas here from the Critical Ops team, and I'm here to share some big news. A new gun coming into
Critical Ops.
the
big poggies.
Introducing
the big poggies. The AR-15.
Let's check it out.
All right, first gameplay impressions. Let's check it out.
Assault rifle with aim down sights.
Okay.
It also comes equipped with a holographic sight and a red dot.
Oh.
We have positioned the weapon in the middle of the AR pack,
Okay, so 25 bullets per clip. That's an interesting one, I think. And 100 bullets. So you have 4 magazines. One magazine has 25 rounds. I don't know if you can take off the hollow or not. That might be interesting. Maybe they're going to add in cases like different sights you can get for the actual AR-15. I have a feeling they're going to do that. Of like, oh, you want like an X, or you want like an actual crosshair there instead of just a dot. Like you can get that in a case. I imagine that's going to happen, but we'll see.
Require a lot of practice for you to master this one.
Also, that recoil is insane. Do you see this?
This new rifle gives you a lot of tools to develop new creative playstyles in the world of critical ops. It also works as a learning platform for those still trying to master the mechanics of the game.
They could have just added me. Literally just at me, okay? I understand this might be a gun for me because I need to ADS, and, you know, ADSing is my thing, but hey, you know, we can improve, and maybe I can improve with the AR-15 in my arsenal, okay? So maybe it's a great gun for me.
There's a lot of information about this gun and all its features in our beta patch notes, so go check them out.
I'll check them out.
Now let's talk about other gameplay features.
All right.
Crosshair smoothing has been changed with the introduction of AR.
I watched this and I honestly didn't really know what crosshair smoothing was because I don't really play on dynamic, but I think it's more of a thing for dynamic crosshair.
15 as a part of our continued effort to improve competitive play in the game. What this means is that the crosshair will no longer jump instantly from bullet to
I guess
bullet.
I can see like the jumps.
The recoil and the spread of the gun will guide your shots.
Now it's a little more smooth. Yeah, I mean,
you to see
it's exactly what it says. Crosshair smoothing.
We hope that this change will allow you to see and predict where the bullets are heading much better.
Okay.
And that way, learn them into your muscle memory once you've learned the patterns of each weapon.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about utilities quick.
Okay.
We've completely rebalanced all of them.
Oh.
The smoke has been completely changed. It is now based on a new design.
Oh, it's just an igloo now. That is interesting. I don't know how much I like that. I guess it is consistent. Based on like, hopefully at least it's consistent for like both POVs, because I imagine in the one before it might have spread differently on your screen versus how it spread on someone else's screen or the enemy screen, so they maybe had a one way versus you didn't, but it just looks funny. It's just an igloo.
But it's more gameplay balanced and it cannot be manipulated from any direction by anyone.
Yeah, so that's a big one. This is like, you can see it spreads randomly at a certain one. 1.29, basically it shows that like, hey, it's going to be consistent all throughout.
Damage has been adjusted to match its effect area much better.
Okay.
And the flashbang has been changed in a way that now it counts distance as well. So you're less likely to flash your teammates or unintended targets by throwing them.
This was one of my biggest complaints, was flashbangings last like 7 seconds in game, and you're like, what the hell? I could count to 7 right now and my screen is still white. So that's good that they changed that, and then the frag grenade that they changed the damage based on your distance. I kind of like that. So we'll continue on forward here.
Now back to you, Kalle.
All right, Kalle,
so
take us through.
1.29 will bring you an amazing critical pass, Vote to Surrender, a new weapon, utility fixes, and so much more. And also, a new event.
Okay.
Taros Project is back. So Taros Project 2 is coming in 1.29.
Oh, I love the skins. The HK skin is one of my favorites, so I'm excited to see what skins they have in then. That looks like a new... Wait, that actually looks like a skin for the tier 7. Is that tier 8? Those gloves look kind of pog, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I mean, it looks kind of cool. We'll see what they have in
and alongside Project Taros 2, amazing content, SKULLHUNTER is back.
Okay.
Fan favorite, free-for-all game mode.
Yeah, I wish they had this everywhere, free-for-all.
And one more thing, a couple of new additions to a standard case. Take a look at these gloves and these knives.
Okay. They actually do look sick. That was the blue one and that was the green one. And the orange one, okay. The green one is honestly pog. I'm like, damn, now my knives are kind of useless. But that's awesome that they're giving more knives to the standard cases, I think, because a lot of people have standard cases and not premium. So that's it, basically. Okay, that's it, yeah. Well, folks, what do you think about this? I think some of the biggest ones, obviously the AR-15 is a huge one. Didn't really care about the crosshair smoothing changes. Utility rework is huge. The flashbang is going to change a lot of stuff, because then you can't get flash from like 7,000 feet away and still be blind for like 7 seconds. The smoke is kind of just janky. It looks super funny to me, but regardless, that's one thing. And then yeah, the Vote to Surrender, I guess, will be cool. We'll see if it's abused a lot in game. I imagine 5 stacks will abuse it. because maybe they just want to derank, but whatever. At a certain point, it doesn't matter. I think it might discourage lower rank players from doing that, but we'll see. Overall, I think it's going to be a pretty decent update with some of the skins coming out, the new event as well, and some of the season 6 rewards, as well as the critical ops critical pass. So there's a lot of good stuff coming out here at 1.29.0. What are you most excited for? What do you think is going to be the most glitchy thing? I'm curious as well. If they read those comments, maybe they'll see that, hey, people anticipate this is going to be really shitty, so maybe you should fix it ahead of time. Regardless, thank you so much everyone for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and other mobile games or whatever types of videos I want to upload, maybe just shooter games in general. Either way, I'll catch you later. Peace out, everybody.